So, good morning, guys, and have a nice week. Thanks for joining the channel. And today I'm gonna try to finish this whole thing here because I think we need to move on. Let's go with this here, and let's start from these pillows here. If I go for UVW Unwrap, yes, this is not right. We need to grab these lines here. If I go to the UV editor, yes, this is not correct. And if I go, maybe I should go below this here. And if I grab no, I can see. There it is. I can grab it. Okay. There it is. Okay, but I don't think I can handle that. So I'll go here. Like this. And we're using this tool which goes from lines that one after the other. It is called point-to-point seams, and it really helps because this loop here doesn't work quite well, so I'll be there. And now theoretically, if I grab this, okay, I haven't cut this one here, so here if I grab this part, yes, it's the front one. And if I go here to the pelt, something like this. But if I go cancel, if I go pelt, I think I'll keep this one. Yes, I think I'll keep this one. Maybe grab these lines here and a little bigger, this one, and place them higher. Yes, maybe even bigger. Place them higher and this one lower to make this as close to square as possible. Something like this here and here, and this one here, as close to square as possible. There, because I think I'm gonna add another type of fabric, not that kind of just fabric. I need some pattern on it. So yes, this needs to be plainer. Yes, and we have to change it. So we'll go here. Commit, and from here we need to grab that and also make this one because Something is shitty here. Yeah, okay, commit, whatever. Grab them all and go pack. And now from here, grab this and make them as square as possible. There. Yeah, I think I want to use a pattern with this one. Here. And this magic happens just because I have this tool selected, soft selection. And it goes gradually, it grabs things gradually. And it's something that I used also back to Blender when I was using Blender. I don't remember how it was called, but I think I activated it there with the O button. Wait, I can search for it. Proportional editing, that's how it is called. So yes, I think this helps a lot. Proportional editing. Yes, it's kind of square. And we'll do the same thing for the bottom part. Like this here. Maybe this one should be with a bigger threshold here. Around there. And grab this one. Smaller. Here and here. Yes, that's fine. And this is okay here. Close the UV editor and freeze it. I guess, yes, this one doesn't have it again. So I'll go UV Unwrap to this one too. And yes, I'll go here, I'll grab this line. Yeah, it goes wherever. So I'll go again with a point to point. Here and here. And go all around it, because theoretically that's where a cushion fabric, a cushion pattern is happening. And we'll go here and grab that, go to expand it, go here and expand it. And if we go here to pelt, I think that's ready. Maybe change that a little, but that's fine. And also do that for the other part. This and pelt it, start pelt and start relax and commit and grab them, both of them, grab both of them and maybe change some things. This is a little not square, it needs to be a little different to be a square, maybe bigger. Yes, that's really fine. Scale that around here. And of course, move that lower. No, I want this one. Yes, that's better. I think they are fine, and I'll pack them and close that and freeze that. And freeze that. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing here. Maybe we shouldn't, because this is the bottom part. I'll just go for some UV editor. Yes, it's wherever. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good. But if I go quick peel, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. No, I don't like it. I'll reset it. So while we're here, yeah, I think that we'll need again to do that. No, I want the whole thing. No, this needs to have seams on it. Which we are now going to add. Maybe I should hide this at first. I'll reset my UV map here. And I'll start from here, go all around it. We'll go here. Just going around the cushion. The perimeter of the cushion. And I'll keep it here. And now, yeah, it's half. Okay, if I go like this, yeah, let it relax more. Now I should go again. Yeah, this is better. Just the planar part of it. And do the same thing for the opposite. Just a planar. And again, pack these. The point is that these ones here are not gonna be visible because we have the fur above it. But okay, maybe change it just a little. Something like this, maybe. Just a little. Here, and maybe the other one too. Make it as square as possible. Yeah, fine. And I close that, open the fur. Yeah, I think that won't be visible actually, but okay, let's keep it to a good position. Maybe it would be visible between some hairs here. And I'll go to the same one here. Yeah, if I grab this, it goes wherever. So I'll go here. Just around the cushion, but try to control it. You don't need to go. You don't want to go to random UVs, because usually this is how the cushions are made in real life. So yeah, that's perfect here. That's not bad either. And yeah, maybe we should grab this and rotate it a little. I think I lost my gizmos. I hit something. Yes. Thank you, Internet. I appreciate it. Maybe I don't need the snap one. The snap to the angles. And okay, open this. And scale that up. Yep, move it higher, make it more square. Here, and also maybe this one, the whole thing should be rotated like this. And we should grab something like this one. Okay, that's fine. And we'll go higher to the fur and freeze it. Maybe we should go now for some cushions here. If I grab this here and go for a UV Unwrap, I should grab this inner shape here and also on the other side. Okay, this inner part here and this one, and mark that as seams. And maybe one at the bottom. I just need the bottom part. I'll just need the bottom part here. Yeah, I don't need these top seams. And I'll mark these two And now I'm grabbing this one and okay, that's fine. And I'll do the same thing on this side. Commit, and if I grab this and pelt it, it needs it. If I go commit and go like this, yeah, I need to relax it until it's flat. I'll go here to 1. Okay, I think that is really fine. If I close it, this one seems fine. Maybe I should also add another mesh smooth on top of that. And theoretically this works. This should work here too. Okay, I don't care. I'll grab the same thing and put it here. As an instance, of course. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I'll freeze it. I'll do something here too. With a UV Unwrap. And I'll grab this inner shape. Maybe this is also, maybe this seems already fine. But okay, let's see what we can get. And if I go here and mark that, yeah, it needs stretching. It needs to be unwrapped because this is really square and this can't happen. Yeah, it's closer to what we want. Yeah, this is really closer to what we want. Maybe relax it again like this, or maybe not. Yes, I prefer it like this. And pack them. Yeah, that's fine. And close it. Does this work here too? Something happened here. I don't remember what I did though. But okay. Maybe I should just mirror it. I'll go for symmetry. Here. Flip it and go to the middle. Here, okay. And remove that. This is ready, we freeze it. Should go here to the back. And I'll go for UV Unwrap here. Something happened here. I didn't make them as editable polys. I don't know what happened. I can't recall. But anyway, let's grab these. also this line here, and maybe this seam, this fabric seam. Yes, and mark that as seams. So if I grab this and go, I did something bad. I don't know what I did. I should clear this. Yeah, this. Okay. This is now cut. I don't know what I did, but the point is that we fixed it. That seems fine. I pelt it. Start relaxing. Please change that. Give it some time. And yes, that's good. Commit. Now I'll do the other thing here, the other part. I'll go again for some pelting. Give it some time to unsqueeze itself. Fine, commit. I'll grab here this one. I don't know if this will work because I have just one seam here. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I should save first as 24. Okay, and now I should pelt again. Not really bad. Really bad, okay. We should give it some time to do what it wants. I want to unsqueeze these. Okay, this part is fine, but this doesn't seem to do what I want. Okay, I'll commit it. Oh, I can give another. Yeah, we need more of that. If I go relax, 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 okay. This seems cool. The whole thing seems cool. Maybe a little more for this one. Come on. Okay, this seems actually the best. I committed, and maybe I could go here. Yeah, if I grab this, somehow it smooths everything. And okay, I like it the way it is right now, and I'll pack them. Just maybe I should rotate this a little. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. And I think that happened because of this guy here. Okay, if I select this, straighten my selection, I think that helps with this. If I go here, no, I don't like that. I think that helped for now. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see later in substance. But for now, I think that this is what we want. Now I'll freeze that. Maybe I should go for another mesh smooth here. Okay, that's fine. And I'll go to the bottom part and do do kind of the same thing, but maybe we should change. Yeah, actually, these are good seams here, but I want this whole thing to be one, so one fabric. So we can cut here and here, but I want just these lines, these here. So yeah, I need to avoid the top part because I want it to be a whole fabric that gathers around the cushions that we sit on. So if I grab this is individual here. Yeah, give it some time. Yeah, this is fine for now. I committed, but yes, we need more. Maybe if I go here, that's bad. And the point is that you follower, haha, thank you. So you are Gaub. Thanks for coming, Gaub. But I need here. I don't like this shape. Actually, I don't know why this has to be like this, because it's really simple. It's really, really simple. This part here, maybe. Okay, I'll cut it here. Anyway, we won't see it, but I don't know why this happened. But I'll cut it here. Here, okay. And see how this goes. Gaub, feel free to talk. And share your opinions about this thing here. I don't know why. I really don't know why this has to be so difficult for Reduce Max. Okay, I'll give you time. Yeah, a little more here. And I'll commit. And I'll give it here. Yeah, that's bad here. I'll just go like this. Okay. That's no, it hurts the top part. I'll go one here and stretch. Is this okay? No, it's not. I need it a little bigger. 3D modeling seems difficult. Well, it's not actually difficult. It's just really making people angry. It's not difficult, it's just shitty, as you can see here. For some reason, this guy here wants to be stretched on the inside. And I don't know why. It's not difficult, it's just making me angry. Okay, I'll keep the whole lines here. Maybe this just tiny bit that it goes on the inside. This here, maybe this does the trick that we want to avoid. So are you, this is 3ds Max, are you an artist too? Maybe an engineer, I don't know. This program 3ds Max is used by many types of jobs, professions. Okay, relax. Needs more relax here. Okay, I'll keep it like this. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I'll just wait a little bit here. And I don't care. Maybe here. Yes, that's fine. Okay, on the one side it's cut, on the other it is not. Another follower. Ah, classy bathrobe. Thanks for following. It's just like watching people make cards and stuff. Well, thanks for coming to this channel. Yeah, I made this all by myself and we have them uploaded on YouTube. If you wanna see the progress, and maybe you should also share your opinions about that, because yeah, I think that we should change maybe some assets. I don't know. For now, yes, I'll go here for the unwrap. When I'm ready with this one, I can show you the room, but you know, first I have some problems here which I need to solve. Amazing. This shitty thing here. Well, yeah, I have it on YouTube, the whole thing. Maybe you could also see the bedroom, the cyberpunk bedroom. Maybe you will like it. It was more demanding than this one. This has half the assets, I think. So yeah, so yeah, this for this render, we're creating a living room, and I'm planning to add it to Unreal, but first I want to create, you know, these UV seams are necessary because we need to go for some painting on these. We need to go for the materials. So yeah, we need to cancel. We need to go for some brushing. And I'm really waiting for this. I'll comment it like this, I don't care. I got bored. If I grab everything here. I'll pack my islands for the other islands. If I grab this here, this will be, yeah, I didn't expect more. Yeah, this is bad. But I don't care because I will grab everything and pack them here. This actually, these are these ones here. Maybe I should also cut here. I'll close this and I'll grab this loop in this part and this loop in this part. Oh, I know what I have to do. Yeah, we will cut it from here and unwrap it individually. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Okay, commit like this. Whatever. And I'll grab this one too. And I'll do the same thing here. And I'll commit. Yeah. And I'll connect them later. Okay. Much better. And I'll grab this one too here. This, yeah, commit whatever. I'll use this tool. Better, much better. And I'll make that flat. And I'll grab this one too. Yeah, whatever. And I'll make that flat here. I just want some start with these ones, and later I'm going to connect them back to one another. Just initial, yeah, whatever with this, and this will do some tricks here. Come on. Why? No one knows. I'll go here. Yeah, I'll go some for this one for now, but yeah, we should go here. Whatever, and grab everything and just pack them like this. And now grab now we need to grab everything that we want to connect. Maybe this one and this one. Okay, maybe go a little more with this relaxing thing. Yeah, to change these. Yeah, sure, whatever, keep it like this. change that a little bit more. This one too, to make that a little more horizontal. Yeah, this here is problematic on the top part. I don't know what we'll do with this one. It destroys everything. But whatever. If I go here, yeah, this part here doesn't seem correct. Just give it more time to spread. If I go here to this and I'll open. No, it doesn't work the way I want. I think I'm going to unwrap it again. I'll commit it here and no, this doesn't work correctly. Ooh. Okay, point one again. This actually works really better. 1.1, fine. Just wait a little till it goes really straight. I think we have what we want, and exactly what we want. Maybe I should do the same thing to the other ones. Haha, yes. That makes things really what I want them to be. Yes, here. I want it to be straight. This one, too. This is really weird here. Yes, that's better. No. Like this is fine, I think. Yeah, we have something here that doesn't work the way we want, but yeah, sure, keep it like this. And now pack them again to see what we have. Okay, and now it's time to connect things. And that means that we're going to need here to go for lines, and this part here, this edge here, close this. This edge here is connected to where? This is weird. Okay, whatever, let's keep it here. But the point is that this line here should be connected to this one here, so we need to rotate the whole thing. This line should be nowhere, but this line should be here. Okay, so this means that this part here should be placed here and closer to the other one, and we're placing it here. And now we skip this, grab these lines and seam them back. Yes, and we connected them. If I grab it and place it here, yeah, this is fine, but I think I should grab these here and relax them. Yeah, I think that's fine. No, maybe scale them like this. Maybe scale them like this. And this is really cool, I think. What do you think? So this is the top part. Maybe we should check what we can do with the other ones. This one here should be placed. Okay, first of all, we need to pack them to see the analogies. So yeah, this line here should be placed to this one. So this line here should be placed somewhere here. Oh, this is the bottom part, okay. I'll keep it on the outside here. So let's go for the top. If I grab this line here, it should be connected to this, yes. So that means that we need to rotate this here and this here and place them closer. Place them as close as we can and grab this line and just seam it back. Yes, really much better. Maybe we could also save this project, because you never know when everything can burn and you can come back and go again here to 1.5 maybe and start relaxing. Okay. I'll keep it here. If I go, before I connect them, okay. So I can grab this whole thing here and just rotate it a little to be as close to horizontal as possible and place it back here. Yes, and the point is that we have some problems at the bottom part. Somehow fixed now. Maybe. Nobody knows. Okay, it doesn't work the way I want. That's somehow better, let's say. Or maybe not. If I grab the whole thing here. Okay, I think I need to keep it here. Whatever, just keep it here. No. Where is this part here that does this whole problem? This is a geometry problem. The problem is that for some reason I went below. Okay. Whatever, we won't see it ever. So just make it as neutral as possible. If I go by centers. That's really good, actually. Really, really good. If I go here to 0.5, maybe it will give more of what we want. More of what we want. Yes, better, much better. Ooh, yes. And I think that is fine here. Really better to what we had in the start of this. So here, if I grab this, okay, we need to connect these. So we rotate this, and we rotate this too. I guess that they are close to one another. Yes, and we seam them back. And of course, we grab these and also these lines here, and we need to rotate it a little. We need to rotate it like this. And theoretically, if I go now for this, now we need to go to this by polygon maybe. If I select the whole thing, what happens? Okay, whatever. Not this one. And theoretically, if I grab now the line at the bottom, I can connect them back here. Maybe. Seen that here. Yes, but of course, this needs also some relaxation. So I'll grab this here. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll grab these and these in the middle. Yeah, this seems fine. But this is weird, and I'll go for the centers. Yes. That seems fine. Then we can also connect these lines. If I grab this is connected here, okay. So I will grab it and place it here. And place it here, and this one is placed here, okay. Obviously. And I'll go here and grab just the edge, and I'll seam it back and grab this part and relax it to smooth everything here. Or maybe less of that. Maybe less of that, because it affects everything here. Yes, much better. Much better, actually. Yes, that's fine. So if I go here and grab this, I should do the same. Seam that back. And yes, and as you can see here, we'll have some problems. So I convert it even from this start here and start relaxing. Yeah, I should do the same thing in the previous one. But okay. Okay, just grab the problematic ones and relax them back here. And here we have some of these too. Yeah, I prefer them like this. Yes, and here I guess we should grab also the back of these. And to do that, I'll grab, this is, okay, this is placed here. So I'll grab this and place it here, and grab this and place it here. And just rotate it, and just rotate it. Just to help it, I think that it helps with the calculation. I think that it helps. So I'll switch that off and select this and seam that back. not really bad, but we change it to vertices by holding Control and start relaxing here. Yeah, this doesn't have any overlaps, as here there is a problem. We should stretch that. Yeah, let's keep it here. I don't really mind. And also grab this and do the same thing here. Sorry, and I'll convert it to vertices again and start the relaxing. Stop. Yeah, there's something happening here. I guess we need to make that bigger. Start the relaxing. Yes. Here is a total disaster. Okay, we can, everyone here can see that. Just bridge it here, and of course, if I am here and convert it to this, no, we need more of that. Okay, I'll grab everything here. Just move it. Yes, yes, yes. Spread. Much better. Ah, really good. I think that we are really good here, and maybe we should scale that up a little and do the same thing here. Maybe to polygon edges, polygon angles. Oh, this needs bigger of that. Yes, let's keep it here. Okay, a little more. Come on, why? Why are you doing that? Okay. I think that is ready. Yes, I like it the way it is right now. This here seems a total disaster. I know it is a total disaster, that's why. No, we should be here with centers. Yes, much better. And I'll grab everything, of course, and I'll just pack it. Yeah, cool, 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 whatever. Keep it like this and move on. And freeze it. And now we need to go for this. And to do that, we are just an editable poly, so we can actually go here and go for the UV map. Just open the UV editor. Yeah, this is not how we want it to be, so we should go at the back and grab this one here. Just one line. Maybe this one. And just one inner line here. And theoretically, if I mark them as seams, if I grab this this whole thing here. I think that I cut them. Yes, okay. So I want to maybe I should. I don't know what you're seeing. Yes, I need to place that a little aside. I have locked it. Yeah, I'll place it here. Maybe this will help. And I'll go here for some pelting. Oops. Okay, I'll keep it here. And I'll relax it. No, I shouldn't relax it, obviously. Okay. Okay. That's not good. One here and 0.5 here. Oops. Oh, cheating. And there's no reason to be so. No reason. Aha! Polygon Angles. So if I grab this, ooh, amazing. Of course I'm gonna cut these too. I'll cut here and I'll cut here. Commit. Okay, good. And I'll grab this and go for pelting. Yeah, relaxing is okay, it happens after a while. And commit that. Not bad, commit that too. Okay, commit and do the same for this one too. Okay, commit. And if I grab everything and I'll pack them, yeah, they are fine. But the point is that when we go to the texturing, we'll need to have horizontal parts here, because the texture is going to have horizontal lines. The metal texture will have horizontal lines. Yeah, they are better like this. We could connect them. We could connect them. And we will. At least the front ones. And of course, scale and convert them to vertices and start the relaxation again. But I think with centers would be nice. Oops. No. Here. And the amount should be here. No, it doesn't work the way we want. Cancel. No. Totally no. We need centers, but we won't. No, I'm not gonna connect it like this. I'll grab this. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work the way I want. I'll grab all these. Yeah, I'll go like this, and I hope that this will work later on. Yeah. And okay, I don't know what I hit. Good. I'll pack these islands here. Okay. And I'll close this like this, and I'll save the project because something weird happened here. And I don't want to lose anything related to this one. Okay, I'll freeze it. Okay, maybe, maybe we could blend them. We could make them one object. Join them, not blend them. I'll go here. Let's see if I grab everything here and just go cylinder. What happens to the UV editor? Nothing good, because this one should be scaled. Yes, this should be scaled. And the point is that yeah, I'm really bored with this. I'll close it and I'll just go here for yes, I don't need this anymore anyway. I'll just grab this line here and I will create a shape from this selection, a linear, close that, and while we're here we'll go for the UV Unwrap and we'll go for Spline Mapping. The spline we'll pick is this line here. Let's commit and see what we have. The UV editor. Ooh. A shitty edit could happen. I'll reset my UVs. Yes, reset. So, with this, my spline is this one, but if I change it to planar, no, I need circular. No, it doesn't work the way I want. I'll go one after the other. The spline is this big spline, this spline. No. No, I'll go on my own. I'll reset everything. I'll do what I want here. Grab this, grab also this. I'll go on my own. It doesn't work the way I want. Just grab top and bottom loops for these cylinders and mark them as seams, and also go here at the back and grab everything you have at the back. Some loops at the back, we're gonna need them. Like this, and mark them as seams too. And now grab everything and pelt them. If I grab this, I'll go here. Yeah, whatever. I'll keep it here. Okay, and I'll grab the bottom. Okay, commit. And also grab the top. And commit. Sorry. Sorry for the interruption. And guess what? I am a little bored, so I'll remove everything here. Yes. Hold yes. Just grab all these and remove them. And if I go here to my UV editor, yeah, I'll need need to do that again, but okay. I'll grab these and these lines here and this one, mark them. Relax, commit. Top part again. Start, relax and commit, and also this one. Okay, and rotate it a little so that it is vertical. And grab everything and just pack them. Yeah, this is weird, of course. And this needs to be... no, not like this. We need centers. I think we need centers here. Yeah, I prefer it this way. Okay, rotate it a little and again pack. Let's say we're fine with this. And of course after that we're going for the symmetry. Place it here, here, okay, and another symmetry that is going to be on the x-axis like this, and open it and place it here like this. Okay, and maybe we could select everything here and go for another go for an edit poly and go for the attach button and close that. And when we go here for the UV Unwrap, if we open the UV editor, they should all be here. Okay, maybe this should be rotated horizontally. I'll grab these all and go 90 degrees or maybe a little less. And while we're here, select everything and go pack again. And yes, they will have the same direction of the metal lines. And close that and freeze it. Now we're going for this, which is a group. Yes. Okay. Okay, below that, or maybe above it, I don't care about this. Yes, we grab these lines here. This line here. And this line here, and the back one. And this one, and mark it. And I'll grab everything. Maybe below the mesh smooth. Like this. And here. And here. And mark that. But I think I forgot to drink water. Wait. Yeah, so here. Yeah, I forgot to drink my water. So yeah, I don't remember what I grabbed. Let's see. Okay, this is one. And if I open my UV editor, I'll go here for the pelt. Yes, that's the best thing that should happen. That could happen. Commit that. Go here to commit that. Go here and commit that too, and select. Okay, we need to rotate everything. All of them need to be horizontal because we're going to add a wood texture here. So yes, maybe I should make that a little bigger because it helps me. Grab this and rotate it so that it is horizontal, as close to horizontal as possible, and this one too, and grab all of them and pack them. Yes, that's good. And if I close that and go for the mesh smooth above it, it's fine. This doesn't need to have anything here. Maybe we need to connect them actually, because this is going to be one object, so I guess, and it also is on the back. Okay, the glass is at the front. We need to place it at the back. Maybe here. Yes, around here. And this one also should be unwrapped. Start belt. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe because I have this. Okay, I know what I can do. Yes, better. Also grab the back one. Grab the back one and go here. Edit. I don't need this. I don't know why. So, because I don't know what I need to change, I'll just okay. Okay, I think that's correct now. Yes, it is. Start belt, start relax. Okay, commit. And now pack them. Fine, whatever. Close that. And now edit poly. Attach everything. Close that. And go for the UV Unwrap. UV editor. Select everything and pack them. Yeah, and now they are the same object. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Maybe we should do the same for the sofa. But I don't know. Okay, maybe whatever. Later, I'll see what we have later as problems. And now we could do our plant. We could do our plant here. So I will open the group, and the point is that I'll go here and convert that as geometry. Maybe I should save first. Yes, and convert that to max geometry. And can we move this? Yes, now it is a geometry. And all these things here. They could be UV unwrapped. Open my UV editor. Okay, I could keep it like this maybe, so that we can have a gradient later on. So let's see this. Okay, maybe we could keep it like this actually. But the point is now that we need to merge everything. If I go here for the UV unwrap, yeah, this is ready. And we need also to do the same thing here. So, yes, okay. While we're here, if I go back here, yeah, I'm missing the top ones. I'm missing the top ones. Okay, I'll just grab these, mark them as seams. And also this one. And mark that as seam. And also these. Commit. And I'll grab the top part and commit that. I'll grab the inner part and commit that, and also this, but this is not necessary, but okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. Commit and select everything and just pack them. Like this, and select everything. And where is this? Commit and pack them from here and close out. And now after this whole thing, of course we need to add everything, attach everything here, not the table, just the other parts here. Yes, we have them here. For the UV Unwrap, select everything and just pack them. Yes, I think we are fine. Somehow. And we'll see, anyway, we'll see how this goes when we are to substance. Here. So from here, okay, I'll freeze it and I'll go to this one. Maybe here we could go for a UV Unwrap. Just a plainer one, it will be nice. Of course, rotate it here. Okay, a little more. Yes, that's fine. And close that. So here to these ones, UV Unwrap, convert everything to vertices, or everything to seams. And open my UV editor again. And if I just go here and pack. Yeah, this needs also unwrapping, actually. Fine. Let's do the same thing here. Fine, I'll do the same thing to this one. Okay, close that, and of course I'll go here to the top one and add an edit poly and attach these parts here. Close that. UV Unwrap. And this one, if I quick build that, yeah, that's fine. I don't need any of that, any more of that. So I'll just grab everything and pack it. And of course, grab all these, rotate them like this. Here, and select everything and pack again. Yes, that's fine. That's good. Close that, remove this, and freeze it. And now for the bed, for the coffee table. We're gonna need to open this group, of course. If I go for the UV Unwrap. Okay, where was I? I'll open my UV editor and check what's happening here. Well, that's a little weird. Seems like these are stretched for some reason. And no, that's not correct. And the point is that we're saying we're keeping them here. No, I'll reset it. That doesn't seem correct. Yes, I'll go fit. I see. Okay. Open my UV editor and grab these. grab these and yeah, that's not correct, so we are selecting these and doing it manually. It doesn't work good for me. And convert that to seams. Commit. Yeah, I see why this is happening. Because this part here should be reset. And this part should be reset. And here, if I go for a UV, I think that this should be better. Or maybe not. I'll keep these. I'll keep these lines here. And these ones here. And this one here. And if I mark them, I don't know why this is happening, actually. This is a simple box. Yes, much better, but I don't know why this happened like this. Whatever. Okay, and grab these and rotate them. Like this, and also maybe this bottom one, and pack them again. Yes, that's fine. And also, of course, we need a mesh smooth. Okay, and also grab this. I think that now this line is fundamental. If I go for the UVW Unwrap and pick spline, this is my spline. Okay, I think that I prefer it like this. And of course, I'll copy it. I don't know if this will work here. Okay, they are identical. So here I think that we should just add an edit poly and attach everything. Okay, I'll just symmetry it. I have a heart. I just received a heart. Thanks for the heart. You know who. And I'll just remove the second one. And while we're here, we are attaching this. And if I go for the UV Unwrap and go for the UV editor and pack again, yes, it works. Like this is fine. And maybe a little more like this here. Okay, and close it. This is a little weird. But okay, we'll see how this will work. And we're closing that and freezing this one. Okay, and I'm unhiding everything. Yeah, we need to think about what happens here to this box. But let's go now for the rest of the items. Yeah, we should go like this. Can I grow? Wait, I need to open the UV editor. If I grab everything and just pack it. We have already seams here for some reason, but the point is that I don't need these ones. Here I need to unwrap it the way I want. If I go pelt here, yeah, whatever, it doesn't seem bad. And I'll do the same to the bottom part. Like this, and if I go now and just pack everything, the bottom part okay, the top part is fine. If I grab this, I'll commit it and see how it goes. Yeah, I'll do the same for the other ones. No, this is weird. Guess I'll go pelt and relax for everything. But I'll keep them. Yes, like this. I'll keep them like this. This is fine. And commit that. Okay. And if I grab, maybe, okay, maybe I should save and try to select everything and just go relax. Maybe this is going to be disastrous. Yeah, it just grabs the wrong things. No. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. And this one. Commit. If I go quick peel. No. Okay. Try to make them as smooth as possible. And commit that. And start relaxing. Commit like this and then go for the relax button. Sure, whatever. Commit that and go again for the relax. Make that here better looking. Yeah, something's happening here. Fine. Now I'll grab the rest of that. Yeah, we should relax it. What's your problem, actually? Okay, very good. You may have lost something. Whatever. Doesn't want to. Okay, I'll be right back. Τι έχει το πρόγραμμα σήμερα? Μόλις μου κόλλησε το Max για δικούς του λόγους. And υποτίθεται πρέπει να τελειώσουμε. We're supposed to finish the booth and the UVs from everything, so that the next time we're going to go for some brushing. But 3ds Max has its own schedule, its own plans. So yeah, whatever. It just stuck. Mesh topology, invalid component values. Okay. So, I guess if I come here to window capture, I'll open the other one. And if I go here to the UV, if I open this one and open my UV editor, what do you see? I need to end this. Can I go back here? So yeah, you see, whatever. Belt map. Okay, I'll quit the whole thing here. Whatever. And you see now the correct window just before the destruction. Okay, that's the best part. So I guess we could go again for this. I'll keep it here. Okay, now I am a little disappointed. Maybe a little more than just disappointed. But whatever. We're here for the job, for the task, and whatever. This is the inner shape, I think. Yes, this is the inner shape. If I go for sphere, no. If I just go for quick peel, So yeah, this has an inner thing that's weird. I don't remember what I had done with this one, and I don't really mind because it's in the middle on the inside, and we will have just one material for this one. So yeah, I don't really care about this hole here and the fact that it doesn't, yeah, it has a hole here and here, but we don't need it to be better. So I'll just again maybe if I grab everything and just go to this. For some reason no, I can't work like this. I need to take them one after the other again. Okay, I'll start with this one. Commit. And 5, I'll save my file when I get 5 of them. Commit. 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 And go for more. So here, grab this. Commit and maybe, okay. Start build, start relax. Fine. Commit. Start build, start relax. Wait a little, give it some time to do the relax. And of course save once in a while, because you may face some problems if you don't. Just like me. Yes, if you go to the centers, for some reason it works better. Really nice. For no fucking reason. Okay, let's keep it here. We my UV editor. Okay. Okay, this seems almost fine. Now we need to do the same thing for the bottom parts. But first, of course, we're saving the project. Of course. And now we're gonna need to go here. Grab all of these. I'll go here for the quick peel. This seems a little faster to me. I'm going to keep it because I'm a little bored right now. And sorry, but this really annoys me. Yes. And here. And here. Okay, this seems that here it seems that we are really fine. What if I went to the top as quick yes, I will keep it as a quick peel here too. Because I think that we will have a more universal code here. Maybe we'll have some stretches to the fabric. I don't know yet. If I pack here, yeah, I think that we are fine. And yes, I'll save it. I'll freeze that. If I go here, I'll just grab these branches here. I think I'll need to remove all the groups because I may select something that I don't want from these lines here. So I think I'm grabbing this. I'll just go for a UV Unwrap and check what I have already. Maybe I should get a line from these, or maybe if I grab everything now. No, I should just grab this line and convert it to a seam. And try to do this as close to one direction as possible. And if I go here, and now if I go for the centers, yes, that seems better. Yes, what is it? Sorry, I got distracted here, absorbed in the digital world. I think I answered your question. We are creating here the UVs so that we can do some texturing later. Isn't it good? Yeah, of course I can do everything, but that needs time, and you know what they say, time is money. I haven't already created my emoticons for my channel, so I guess that's a priority at first, unless you have really much money to pay me for your bucket. And I will be really glad to do it. And yeah, this would help me get the monitor. So yeah. It does something that I don't want. Sure, of course. But the point is that now I need to do my magic here. Because yeah, I should place it here maybe and try to grab it from here. Maybe a bigger one. And place it here. Make them as horizontal as possible. Because the trunk lines will need to be along this branch. Sure, whatever. I can make anything, but you know, it needs time. That's my only problem. Let's say let's say point on the list. I'll go for the centers. And now for Polygon Angles. No, it's really no. I'll make that smaller, like this. That'll relax this part here. It's maybe. Woohoo! Really nice. I'll just grab it and place them here. Place them here. And if I rotate it like this, maybe. Move that out. Place them somewhere here. Like this. So yeah, I'll close that. And if I go to another one, of course it's not gonna work because they're not instances. Okay, this seems that it has it. So I have instances here. So yeah, I think that here I think that here we have some of them that are ready. So I'll freeze this. I'll freeze this. This is not ready. Okay, so I have some of them. This one is also ready. This one is also ready. Freeze that. Freeze that too. Freeze that too. Okay, let's go one by one. Open my UV editor. Select everything. Maybe, yeah, we should create a seam first. Just one seam here in the middle, maybe on the inside. Okay. Okay, and mark that as seam, as seams, and start pelting. Yeah, whatever, do your things here. I'll go like this. And I go to my centers. Yes, that's better. Really better. And if I rotate it again, yeah, pack it so that's closer here. And now I'll grab this and I'll go for soft selection and just rotate it a little and place it a little higher. Maybe a little more of that. This. everything here. Okay, grab these and these ones here. Okay, and that is fine here. Maybe maybe I should save a little because I'm a bit nervous with the crashing thing here that's happening. I'll freeze that. Okay, so we have this ready too. This is not ready. So we go here and grab this line and make it as a seam and select everything and just pelt it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Even better. Okay, rotate it and like this, and place it a little. Okay, maybe pack it. Yes, and it's a little curvy. That means that we need to change it like the previous one. Of course, open this and maybe rotate it like that. Yes, that's not bad. What do you think? I think I like it. So here I can freeze it now and check what I have undone. Freeze that. Okay, I think that we have everything here ready. Yes, all my parts here are fine. I go UV Unwrap and open my editor. Yeah, I'll keep it here. I'm gonna keep my leaves in a different layer, I think. UV Unwrap means I'm unwrapping my UVs. Every texture has U and V, let's say dimensions. Like we say X and Y, they have U and V. That's how they call them in textures. So when we unwrapping, we are keeping these UVs. We'll say how the texture applies to the geometry. That's why it's called unwrapping. You see, this is how it is unwrapped on the texture. And I don't need this now. Maybe we could keep them like this. Open my UV editor. Yeah, this is sheety. So I'll grab these parts at the top and also just a loop here and maybe also one at the bottom and mark them as seams. And we're gonna need one line here too. Maybe I should go I grabbed the horizontal one without knowing. I'll remove these. Okay, I need this one, sorry. So I'll grab everything here and I'll do the unwrapping and start that, start, commit and relax. Yeah, that's fine. I'll grab the top one and I'll go like this and commit it, and in the inner shape here commit like this. The bottom is not necessary, but let's keep it. And also this one. Commit. Okay, and if I grab everything here and I pack them, this is what we have. Place it like this. And pack them again. Yeah, they are fine. Maybe this one needs a little more relax. Yeah, that's even better. If you click this button, that's called straighten selection. You have your, you see, you grab your element, and it does it somehow projected, let's say, to the orthographic system, something like that. It just straightens things. The point is that I want to connect these. I don't like them like this, and also here. Okay, and pack them again. Yeah, this is fine. And close that. The ground is ready, the soil is ready here. And if can I have no, I don't know, I don't want that. I want the scene explorer, so that I can unfreeze what I have here. Unfreeze these. And unfreeze every line that you have here. I think I did the whole thing. Okay, and now we are opening the UV editor. Yeah, this is it. And close that and grab everything. Maybe save first. And from here, I think that we should go and add an edit poly above everything and just attach all the things that we want to attach. All these branches here. Come on, how many are they? I have one more too. One here too. Okay, I think that they are ready. And now if I close this attach button, okay, I'll go also for the leaves. Okay, and I'll see what I can do in Substance Painter, because I think that we need everything here connected. And if I go here for the UV Unwrap and open my UV editor, I have all my scenes here and I just need to pack them. Yeah, so when I go to my substance, I will print here to each of these leaves. I will print the same leaf, but I'll just they have the same orientation. I will just change the scale of that. I think that's the best way to do it. So I'll close that. We don't need this anymore. We'll just duplicate it here. as an instance. And maybe rotate it a little. Whatever. And select these and freeze them. Okay. Go for UV Unwrap here too. This is ready. This is ready here, and that means I can close that and freeze that. Now maybe go for, yeah, we go for the walls. Maybe we should split them. I don't know. I'll keep it here. I'll keep it here. And I'll just open my UV editor. Yeah, this is whatever here. I'll grab these lines that are crossing here, and also these. These lines here. Also here. Okay. We have some parts here too. Just cut everything that you think that can change because of the orientation and convert them to scenes. Okay, something is missing here maybe. Okay, and select everything, and if I pack them even from here, yeah, I need to unwrap them. No, I don't like this. We lost music here. Okay. So, if I grab this, whatever, and so if I grab this now, okay, I'll just go for the inner parts. And we need to rotate them like this and like this. Let's say we keep it like this. Maybe this is the wrong way to do this. I think I'm gonna go for another way to do this because this seems weird to me. I go here. Yeah, that seems better, but it is missing some things. What? Okay. I'm grabbing everything and just going like the box, opening my UV editor. If I pack them, yeah, it has cuts to places that I don't want, apparently. Or maybe it's just, maybe does it fit actually? Yeah, this is, I guess, the correct one. No. I think that I'm missing something here. This can't be that high. So I'll grab the islands here. I'm doing it individually. Point is that yeah, this is better, but it rotates the way it wants. Okay, I'll just grab everything and straighten them. Anything that I have rotated, I'll straighten it. No, it removes what it has as analogies, as proportions. So I guess I'll go like this. I think I'll search for it later on. And if I grab them now and pack them, yeah, they are better. For sure. And I'll freeze my wall too. And yes, now we have just this part here and the windows. So here I'll go for the unwrapping. I'll just grab these corners here, here, and also these, and just one line to cut and unwrap things. And open my UV editor. So I guess I didn't cut what I want. They are somewhere connected. Nobody knows where. Aha. Maybe here? Yes, there. Commit. They are connected also here. There. Yes. Start relax, okay. And now grab this and rotate it. And rotate this one too. This one too. And pack them. Yeah, they're fine, almost fine. Like this. Okay. Pack them. Okay, they are fine. I'll freeze that. And now I'll go for these guys here. Maybe, I think that I'm not gonna spend much time here. I'll just grab everything. I'll go for the box. I'll go for the box and I'll open my UV editor. If I go for a quick peel, yeah, to be honest, I don't really mind. But the point is that we have really a lot of lines here. Reset. No, that's wrong. Just grab everything. If I grab reset UVs, okay. Grab these and go quick peel. No. That's not correct. I don't really care. I'll see what we have later on. And I'll just attach this. And I'll go again for UV editor and just pack everything and close that. We don't need this anymore. I'll freeze that, and these ones will be duplicates anyway. And now for the last part. And I'll go here for UV Unwrap. Now open the UV editor. I'll just if I pack everything. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, these seem fine. These no. So let's say that we are okay here, but if I grab this, no, I just want to grab this here, and if I send that back, they're not good in analogies. They have bad proportions. So if I grab this to send that back. I think that I should open this maybe. So if I grab this, and scale that there, like this, and also this one like this. Now grab this line. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. $180 and grab this line here and connect them, and also this line here and connect them. Okay, and select everything. Open this and select everything and just pack my islands. Okay, whatever. Maybe I should grab this and rotate it, and this, and this, and rotate it. Place them here. And rotate them. Place this one here, and I think I'm going to check where I can connect these. Okay, on the other side, so I'll grab it and rotate it 180 and This one is okay, so stitch that and stitch that too. Grab this line here, this line here, and maybe relax that a little, or maybe no, I don't know. No. Okay, let's keep it like this so that we can go further, because time is running fast. And close that. No, I don't like it. No, that's totally wrong. I'll reset it. I'll do something different this time. And I'll convert that to my sheet, to my seams. Okay. I split also here. So I'll grab this one again, and yes, I prefer it. I totally prefer it like this. Commit and pack it. Perfect. This is also the same, and maybe we should go for the boxes. And if I open my UV editor, yes, everything is a disaster, but we are going to grab this line here, this line here, this, and also this. We need the corners for every item here. We are also grabbing this back shape. Here. And I'm converting these seams. Maybe also the back one here. At this point, we're going to, come on, at this point we're going to go for another unwrap. Yes, whatever, this one is fine. Also the inner part. convert that also to UVs. Start belt, start relax. Yes, perfect. We're just unwrapping our object to, let's say, to the floor, to the texture we're going to use later, and pack the islands. Yes, this needs rotation. Also these ones. And here, I think I want to have them in the same direction. Like this, and pack them again. Yeah, this also needs a little rotation. And pack them. Fine. And close that. Close that, and yes, they are the same. And also here, we should do the same thing. We should do the same thing here. I'll go for UVW Unwrap and grab just these. These ones here, and also this one, and make them seams. So grab the bottom and unwrap it, and grab the top and unwrap it, and select everything and just pack them. This needs rotate. Come on, this whole thing needs rotation. Here. Yes, that's fine, and pack them again. So we're good here. And I think we should start. Oh no, we have also the handles. Okay. Yeah, these are good, but I also need this bottom part. Maybe this part at the top is not necessary. And we should use these. Like this, and maybe here too. And mark these as seams. So here I'll grab this part, the top one, and I have something connected. Okay, I should remove this. I have it connected here, yes. Oh, I cut it here too. Okay. Yes. Much better. Okay, commit. And also this part here. Okay, and pack them here. As close to horizontal as possible, because this will help us later. Maybe this one needs more. And pack them again. Yes, we are fine. And now it's time for some joining. So maybe can we change this? I think this was a little I'll remove that and I'll do it again. And just grab these, not the bottom parts. And mark them. And now, yes, from the start. Commit and pack. Maybe rotate that. The whole object, the whole island. And pack them to see what we have. Yes, they are better. And close that. And now it's time for the welding. I'll start from here and go for the edit poly and attach, join everything together and close it. And if I go for the UV Unwrap now and go to my UV editor, I'll just pack everything. And this is my UV texture map, the guide for it. And I'll unhide everything. And now freeze it. Maybe I should do the same thing here. So I'll go for an edit poly and attach these things here. Close that and go for the UV Unwrap. And to my UV editor, I'll just pack everything. And now I don't need this anymore. Maybe I should also connect all these. I'll go and select I'll just grab these and select everything and just pack them again. Yes, this is fine. Okay, and of course we need to do the same thing to the top part. Maybe it's not that necessary, but if I go at first, no, that's wrong. I'll cut here too, here and here and here and here, and I'll mark my seams and I'll grab the inner shape. Fine, whatever. For some reason I have a split line here. Whatever. Commit. I'll grab this again. And stitch that back. Now grab this whole element and no, this is not correct. I'll reset it. Yes, I'll reset it. I'll hide these because they are weird to me. And okay, loop, 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 and loop. Okay, and mark them. Start, relax, and also these ones, and commit. And for the inner shape, yes, that's fine. And now maybe we could grab this and change that and make them here. Commit. Okay, and if I pack everything, yeah, I have only 2 islands here, so I'll close that and I'll place it higher. I think I had it. Yes, here. And this will be my room, and I'll save it like this. And select every item that I want to export with I'm thinking about the pivot point now. I'm just thinking about the pivot points. Okay, why not? I'll center it to every object and I'll hide everything that I have ready. Because if the pivot point is at random spots, I will have difficulties in placing the objects correctly. I will not be able to scale or do things that I want. Okay. I don't need this anymore. Okay, hide that. Hide that. Maybe the bottom part for these ones would be really, yeah, this should be better, I think. Affect pivot only, and maybe align it to this just the axis minimum to minimum. No, minimum to minimum. Okay, whatever. I'll go here and just snap it to the bottom part. Yes, and I'll place it here. And hide them all. And this is okay here. And weird things are happening right now. I'll keep it here. And I'll hide that too. I need to be at the center. And hide that. I don't care about this one. Either this one. And I'll hide that too. Maybe a little lower here. And close that. Yeah, this one whatever. This one whatever. I don't care. This one whatever. Maybe here. Okay. I'll hide this. Center to my object. And okay. Center to my object. Okay. I think these should be on different items. But they could have the same UVs. That's fine. And also this one. And weird. Okay. And this is my book. is fine. My text is fine. And this one is... No, we need to change that. And place that here. And close it. Hide everything. And this will be our room. Save it, of course. And I think we're ready for the textures. Yes, I think that we are. So I'll the camera just so that we can see the room differently. I'll place it here. The height should be at 165 or 175, and also the target should be there because this is the general height of a person, let's say the average. So yes, grab the camera and place it here, and now change maybe the FOV so that we can see more of the room, and maybe place it a little back like this. Maybe we could bend a little around here. Yes, I like it like this. Oh. So guys, we are 1 hour and a half late, and yes, I'll save it here now. So I guess our stream is ready for today. So I don't know who's still here, but I really thank everyone for spending their time here with me. And what else? Yeah, I'm going to take the video and upload it for YouTube, so that any of our friends who missed it can have it next to them and by their side to keep them company, or even learn something. I would be glad if someone actually learned something from this stream. And yeah, I'm preparing now the video, and also I'm getting some breakfast because I haven't eaten anything yet, and my belly will start murmuring. And yeah, I'll post it on Discord. I think that if you type Discord, it will help you. Yes, it works finally. And yeah, maybe tonight we'll go for some gaming with the guys. If you want to join us, we'll be available. You can get any link that you want on my description. Thanks for coming, and have a nice week. And yeah, next time we're going for some brushes and some materials. That will be nice, I think. No, thumbs up. And thanks for coming. Bye guys.